We're just gonna go for some copyright-free music here. All right. All right. Hey, welcome in, Chrissy. What's going on? Pinning your first message here. We're getting started with our bent over barbell row. Pretty easy way to start. Let's start with 95 here. And we're going to move our way up. So bent over row to start out. Upper body day 2. Whole point of this is just all pull muscles. So you're going to see all the pull things working here. We're going to start with bent over row. Then we're going to get chin ups. We got one arm low row. And then we got biceps. So get what we can in here today. Get a good pump. Move on. We had a good rest day yesterday, so. All right, pretty good 15 to start out. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Hope you're having a good Thursday so far. We started this morning at 4:45 with our cardio. And now it's lifting time, so move up to 35s per side here. And that first one was just a warm-up set. But appreciate you guys being here. Upper body pull day. Appreciate you guys coming in. Again, thanks everybody. We're trying to hit 200 subs by late May. So if you guys can consider subscribing, liking, commenting, even share the channel with your friends if you don't mind. Anybody who's interested in fitness and health and just hanging out with good people. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. All the subs matter. Tons of love to everybody who's willing to. Sarika, hi, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you could drop a like and a subscribe, means the world to me. I subscribe back to everybody who subscribes to me. So trying to build a community here around health and fitness and workouts and just joining each other and chatting and hanging out. Drop any type of comment, question, joke, anything you guys want to talk about. If you have any questions around health and fitness, please drop them in the chat. Love to help any way I can. I always start with the sweater on, but I get hot like pretty much right away. So I'm just gonna move my mic here. And we're gonna go on to set 2 of bent over row. Again, thanks guys, appreciate you being here. Set 2, we got 35 aside. It's gonna be a pretty decent set here, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's volume, so it's a little more about control than anything else. get another pretty easy 15. We'll count that as our first working set though. Again, appreciate you guys being here. If you're not subbed, please do sub, like and subscribe. The old chestnut on YouTube here that everybody follows or asks people to do. Love to hear from you guys how your Thursday's going, what you're up to. Are you guys training today? If so, what are you training? So even though the weight felt a little easy there, tiredness wise, took a good chunk out of me. All right, we're going up to 135. Again, just solid, controlled reps. Good extension out, good squeeze on the way back. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Got the cardio done early, which is nice. It's good to get it out of the way and move into these rows here. Trying to build up a nice thick boy back if we can. Chin-ups is after this, so we got 3 to 4 sets of this in and then chin-ups. Go from there. So we're doing wider grip here. We're gonna do closer grip on the chin-ups. And then yeah, low row. After that. Again, guys, please, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please follow along, join the community. I'm here 5 days a week doing my lifts, 3 days a week in the early morning. 3 days a week in the early morning, I'm just doing my fasted cardio. So I'm just here to kind of chat, hang out every time I'm doing my lifts and just have like a fun little community going. If you guys do have any questions around health and fitness, supplements, nutrition, anything, drop it in the chat. I'm always happy to help answer any questions you guys might have, clear up stuff that's kind of crazy that's out there. All right, here we go, working set number 2. 135, so now we're getting a little heavy. I can feel forearms getting a little tight. So it was good for 12. We'll try to repeat that same 12 again for our next set. Oh, pretty good. One more for fourth set. All in all though, feels pretty good. I appreciate you guys being here again. It means the world to me. And yeah, if you guys got any good jokes, would love to hear them. But again, if you guys can, just drop a sub, drop a like. Sometimes my chat gets stuck, so I always like to just give it a thing to make sure it's working. If you guys have any questions for me, please drop them in the thing. Chat, would love to hear about it. Hear what you're thinking, what you'd love to know about. One more working set here on the bent over row. We're moving into chin-ups after this. Narrow grip chin-ups, so. I don't know if you guys can see me if I'm turned over enough, but. Good night, Munchie, that's a good one. She came back with a red snapper. Sounds painful. That's a good one. I had a good one this morning. I was doing my fasted cardio. And if you've heard this, might be a little offside, but I don't, any kind of jokes. We're open for like good risque jokes here. But he's like, what's the hardest part of eating your vegetables? It's like chewing on the wheelchair. So good. I love it. I love when people have good jokes. We're not making fun of anybody here. It's just an open community, just to have fun. And I think all the people so far that I've had join regularly have been like good people, nice people. So no sensitivities, just fun jokes, good times. Appreciate it. That was a good one. Good name, Munchie, red snapper. I'm going to tell that one to my wife. All right. Last working set here, bent over rows, 135. It's just more about the control. Solid 12, that's what we like to see. I got a good, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, the movie with Antonio Banderas, was it Desperado? That one has one of my favorite, like borderline dirty jokes, but still funny. What's long and green and smells like bacon? Kermit the Frog's fingers. Amazing. That's a good one. That's awesome. And move into chin-ups. You got some bangers. Good night, Munchie, dropping bangers. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Good night, Munchie. If you could drop a subscribe, means the world to me. I like having good people in the chat all the time. So yeah, if you could drop something, a like, sub, I really appreciate it. I sub back, so anybody who subs to me, you'll see me sub back as long as you're public and I can see that you subbed. I will sub directly back. If I can't see, I can't tell, right? But pretty easy 10 to start. Okay, we just have like a little bit of assistance there with the band, but okay, I gotta replace that pinned message with good night Munchies joke there. It's hilarious. So yeah, overall, it was a pretty good start, pretty good first set. 10 close grip. Again, we're just trying to go nice, slow, and controlled. Get some decent volume. Appreciate the jokes. Keep them coming. Those are hilarious. Again, if you guys haven't, if you can drop a subscribe, like, all of it means the world to me. I appreciate it so much. I'm just looking to hit 200 subscribers by late May. That's the goal. We're almost halfway there. Okay, move into our second working set here with these. Yeah, we're going 10 close grip. I pinned Goodnight Munchies joke, solid. And guys, please, if you anybody who's joining the community and is part of it, if you guys can go give them subscribes too and follows, it's awesome. Okay, into our second working set here. second 10, which is good. Just starting to get a little tired there, but all in all, pretty good. Overall though, feel like a pretty good pump. It's 2 working sets. We're gonna go 3 working sets here. Please drop a subscribe. It really means the world. I really appreciate it. We're moving closer and closer to that 200 mark. And yeah, closer we get, 200 subs by May, that's the goal. Appreciate all of you. I subscribe back, so if you subscribe to me and you're public and I can tell, I'll subscribe right back after the stream. So appreciate you. If you guys got any good jokes, drop them in the chat. Or if you have any questions about health, fitness, nutrition, supplements, you can drop those too, and I'll try to clear up any misconceptions or anything you guys might have or any answers you might be looking for. But I appreciate everybody being here and subscribing. We're gonna go into our last chin-up set. Another 30 seconds. Upper body pull day, just trying to get after it, you know. Again, thanks guys for being here. It means a lot. Please drop a sub. Consider being part of the community. We got good people here all the time. Can expect about 8 streams a week-ish. Early morning streams doing just our cardio, and then 5 days a week we're doing our lifts. And yeah, you guys, right now we're trying to gain some lean muscle mass, but then you'll see me in my cutting phase where I'll get nice and lean and hopefully show ready. That's it. Close grip is toast. So we got 4 sets. We started with 4 sets, bent over row. Just 3 sets chin-ups there. Now we're gonna move into our low one arm low row. A lot of the focus is on the lats today. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys can see. If you guys have any questions or good jokes, please drop them in the chat. Again, we're going our low row here, so just leaning one side in. All right, it's a good easy 10 to start up, but so we're going for trying to get a decent pump here. We're gonna do some high rows, chest supported rows, kind of like a T-bar will be our next one with some dumbbells, and that's about it. Appreciate you guys being here. Whew. All right. Moving into our next set here. That was a pretty easy set. Oh. We haven't even got to biceps yet, and biceps are feeling like pretty tight. All good though, that's what we want. And guys, if you aren't already, I'm sure everybody who's in now is probably subscribed, but if you aren't, if you could please subscribe, like, throw a comment in. It means a bunch to me. I'm trying to hit 200 by my birthday, which is late May. And we're kind of inching our way there. We're at about 100 now, so we're about halfway. We're gonna move up to 60 here for the low row, and then we're gonna do chest supported high row after this. And then biceps. It's our 10. All right, 10 on each side. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We're getting a good pump. That's all that matters. We're gonna try to jump up a little more on weight there, but all in all, pretty good. If you guys got any more good jokes, please drop them in the chat. We've had some bangers already today, some of the best ones I've heard. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the joke from Desperado I was referencing earlier, but so the guy says, this guy walks into a Mexican bar and he's kind of a nerdy looking guy, and there's a whole bunch of like Mexican like gang members at the one thing looking all tough, and he walks right over to them and he starts talking, and they all start laughing and giggling with him, right? And whatever, so he walks up to the bartender. And he goes up to the bartender, he's like, hey, he's like, I got a bet for you. The bartender's like, you're crazy, man. I can't believe you walked up to them. Sure, what's the bet? And he's like, all right. He's like, I bet you can put a glass at the very other end of the bar. I'll stand here, and I bet you that I can pee from here into the glass, and I won't get a drop anywhere. Bet you 200 bucks. The bartender laughs. He's like, yeah, all right, 200 bucks, you got a deal. So he puts 200 on the table. The guy goes, pulls it out and starts peeing. Pees everywhere. Pees all over the people at the bar, pees on the bartender. Doesn't get a drop in the glass. And the bartender starts laughing. He's like, all right, give me my 200 bucks. The guy says, okay, hold on a second. So he walks back over to the guys, the gang members, and he's like, they look all pissed off. And then he comes back and he hands the bartender his 200 bucks, and the bartender's laughing. He's like, hey, I don't get it. Like, why are they all pissed off? Why'd you go over to them first? He's like, oh, they're just mad because I bet them $2,000 that I could come over here and not only piss on your bar, but I could piss on all your customers and all over you. And not only would you not be mad, but you'd be happy about it. That's the joke. All right, so our last set here. Again, guys, please feel free to drop a subscribe, a like, comment. Even if my jokes are terrible, drop a sad face. If it gave you a little giggle, thumbs up. Oh, my shoulder. It's hurting my shoulder. No, shoulder's killing me on that side. But either way, appreciate you guys all being here. Oh, shoulder's killing me today. Oh, there we go. I got 1 thumbs up. Thank you, Chrissy. At least someone found my jokes funny. All right. So chest supported row here. Just doing like a really wide. A really wide grip row here. So it's less about the weight. Same as the other exercises, less about the weight, more about the squeeze and the contraction. Chest supported rows here. So we're laying flat down, keeping our chest tight to the bench. Trying to row up high like that. Three sets of 12 here as well. And then we're moving on to biceps. So all in all, pretty good so far. And we'll do some rotational stuff to strengthen the rotator cuff. And that's it. That's the day. So we gotta get these rotator cuffs nice and strong as we can. I think that's why my shoulder keeps getting achy. But we're here, we're getting through this hypertrophy phase. This is 11 weeks in now. We've added a couple pounds of lean mass, and then we've added some quarter of an inch basically everywhere, quarter of an inch on the arms, full inch on the shoulders, quarter of an inch around the chest. The only place we haven't added some size would be around the glutes, which is a little sad, but it's okay. We're moving in the right direction. Okay. Moving on to our next set here. Again, same thing. Chest supported high rows. So 12. So this is the most, I think the most locked in I think I've been. Yeah, my entire kind of fitness career here. This is the most locked in I think I've been. I'm at like almost a year straight now, virtually a year straight of my diet and supplements and training, which is pretty impressive, right? This hasn't been many times in my life where I've done a year fully straight. Body's starting to feel it a little bit now. You can feel like some of the things breaking down, but overall pretty good. Forgot to put on my, ooh, fancy. Yeah, so overall pretty good, year straight. Lost 80 pounds over the course of last year. Dropped from the high 40% in body fat down to, I've been steady now at around like 15%. I went lower when I did my show, obviously in October. I was lower, I was closer to the 10% mark. But yeah, I've been managed on my bulking here to only kind of maintain like around 15, which is my goal. And yeah, still keeping my weight about the same, going up and down slightly. So that's the goal. Okay, third set here, chest supported rows. High rows, I should say. So we're going to keep our elbows elevated. One more. All right. And that's 12, so that's our third working set there. Overall pretty good. Getting a solid pump. That's kind of what we're looking for anyway. It was just a solid pump. But overall pretty good. We're going to do some couple bicep exercises now to finish up pull day. Just all the good easy stuff, right? So I think we're getting a good pump. Shoulders look beefy. Arms still look kind of small. That's just my life, unfortunately. Again, guys, please drop a subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Hope you consider staying part of the community as we grow. We're gonna move into our flat bench curl is what I call it. It's basically just like a, kind of like a flat preacher. Move this up a little more. Hard part is the constraints on space here, but we deal with it as we do. So the idea of flat bench here is basically going to kneel down, keep the upper arm as flat as possible, and just really focus on that extension and tight squeeze at the top, keeping our wrists kind of neutral is the intent here. We're starting at 50, which isn't a super heavy weight, but when you're trying to get full extension, it's more about the squeezes here than it is anything else. Nice slow extension, nice controlled range of motion all the way through. Deepest part of the stretch, up, squeeze. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, not terribly difficult at 50 pounds, but enough that we get a really decent pump and it strains a bit. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my wife in here. Like having people, my loved ones, join. We move up 10 at a time here. And in between with that one, our next bicep exercise, we're gonna do forearm curls in between. So it's a bad time. It's a bad time, Bob. My lovely wife. It's a bad time, Bob. Oh, it's a bad time down here too. But I appreciate you being here. It means the world to me. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and drop a like. A subscribe, a like, a little heart. Share it with some friends, some family, anybody you want to come join and enjoy the fun. We're dropping some crazy dark jokes today, was our theme. Please drop a like, a heart, something. Appreciate you. All right, second set of flat bench preacher curls. I know it's hard for you guys to see from back there, but just imagine my giant biceps on a flat bench here. They're not giant, but I like to act as if they are. And just a nice slow eccentric up to the top and squeeze as tight as you can. Slow eccentric back down. We're going for 12 to 15 still. That's it. Oh. So 12 is the number at 60, which is good, but I think that's overall pretty good. We're getting a decent pump. We're feeling it. That's all that matters. We're gonna do some reverse curls and some incline bench curls. And then we're gonna do forearms, and that's the day. Overall pretty good. Back feels a little thick. Thanks for being with me, guys. It means a lot. I hope you guys consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed, liking, commenting. Oof. It's so bad. Do we got more there? Lots and lots of love. All right. I think we're going to try to go a little heavier on our last set here, because we want these arms getting bigger. Want my wife and girls to be proud to be seen with the Jack Dad, right? That's the goal here. All right. Set number 3, flat preacher here. Elbows and arms, wrist neutral, elbows and arms pointing flat out. Slow, eccentric. That's it. Oh, it's a hard fought 10, but good pump, so we like that. All right, already proud to be seen with you. That's my beautiful wife. I don't know how to pin that, but replace pin. Replace the pin message. Love my ladies. All right, so we're gonna get into some reverse curls here, and then we're gonna move into some inclines and forearms to finish off. And then off camera, I'll do my abs because I know a lot of people find that boring, but yeah, lots of love, guys. Appreciate you being here. Please drop a subscribe if you aren't already. A like and a comment means the world. We're heading for 200 subscribes by my birthday, late May is the goal. Let me turn the camera over there so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So we're just gonna do reverse curl. So it's grabbing at an overhand grip, focusing more on brachioradialis, making our arms look thicker for a tall boy. It's tough to get nice, thick looking arms, so. As much as we can get, about 8 reps there. But feels good just getting that 8 reps. I try to alternate between these and dumbbell hammers, just different styles of hammer curl to get different areas of the brachioradialis and the bicep. Brachioradialis and the bicep. Just to try to get my arms as complete and full as possible. Boring, I know, but I'm gonna take another 30-ish seconds. I only take about a minute to a minute and a half when I do kind of my smaller muscle groups like biceps, triceps. Because I think that's about all they need. They don't need a full 2.5 minute recovery like some of your larger muscle groups, your compound muscles. So if anybody has some good jokes, drop them in the chat. Some good, they can be dark, they can be whatever. We've had some bangers this morning early on cardio when I was doing cardio this morning at like 4:35. And then we've had a couple good ones this evening too. Good Night Munchie was dropping some heat earlier. If you got a funny one, let's hear it. Okay. Try 2 more. One more. The control on the way down is insane. That's 10. All right. So that's good 2 hammer curl. I'm gonna move down to the bench here for incline curl and forearm work. So push this back so I'm not crowding your guys' screen there. You don't see a full picture of my boobs. I'm sure that's not what everybody's here for, so if it is, that's fun too. All right, so we're moving to $25 aside for incline curls here. And the shoulders back. One more. That's 8. And then into forearms. If you guys haven't seen this, basically what I do is 2 set flexion, 2 set extension for 3 rounds. So we're gonna start with flexion. And then slowly letting it go. So set 1, moving on to set 2. And then extension is just rotating the opposite way. Here we go. You don't realize these little muscles, how much they limit you in your big compound movements until you start like focusing on them and training them intensely. So, okay, round 2, extensors. And they give out pretty quick, so. Good news is they also get like a really good pump, so that's what we're looking for. Thickness through the arms, solid pump, growing the arms hopefully bigger and bigger. I think we're gonna move these strings out of the way here. Not that they're getting in your guys' way, but they're dropping all over my face, which, no thanks. Again, guys, please, I know most of you are subscribed, but if you're not, please drop a subscribe and a like and comment. It all helps me out tremendously, and it means the world to me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna go one more round here. One more round and then I'll finish off my abs off screen, and that'll be the day. About an hour worth of weights. We did 30-minute incline walk this morning for those of you that were already here. At 4:45 we started. and we did about 6.5 incline and a 3.25 speed. Okay. Here we go. Last set of incline curls. Two more. One more. Okay. And that's pretty much failure there. Biceps feel rightly pumped. We're going to go into forearm curl again. Yeah, guys, too, if you know anybody that's into kind of hangouts and just shooting the shit and hanging out when things are good and we're doing workouts and stuff like that, please share this channel with them. Again, we're on 5 days a week with the lifts, 3 days a week with the early morning cardio. Gonna have tons of shorts and content coming up for you guys and long form videos as well too around health, fitness, and family stuff. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know what you like to see in terms of long form videos and I'll include that in our content, like day in the life stuff, cooking and recipes, whatever it is, exercise breakdown, supplement breakdown. Happy to do any of that stuff for you guys. Okay. Starting with our flexors. 2 rounds. That's 2. And moving on to our extensors. Arm bar dying here, but we're getting there. Appreciate you guys being here and spending the time with me. Oh, extensors are giving out way earlier than I expected. Probably because of the chin-ups and the bent over row to start. So they're already tired. Because I find those get more tired than my flexors, but oh, they're like toast. Very pumped, but toast. They don't really want to work anymore, but we're trying. Think the arms are looking good and thick. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. For those of you who've been here for a while, I wonder if you guys see a difference. I've been working hard. This has been the first time I think in my entire fitness life where I spent the entire year 100% locked in, hitting all my meals, hitting all my supplements. So I feel pretty good about that. Just hope this is kind of the best physique I ever bring to the table in my 40s, which is good. An old man, but if I don't look it, then that's a win. All right. Next, last one here. We're gonna just do one single set of standing alternated dumbbell, and then one last set of the forearms, and then that's it for the day without abs, before abs. So this is 30-pound dumbbell aside. It's nice and controlled. Go a little quick here. And that's it. I don't think even if we wanted to, I don't think we can get any more blood in there, but we try. All right, last round here. Here we go. It's flexors. Flexors are still moving pretty well. It's going to be these extensors that are going to be gassed here. Okay. Extensors, here we go. They're already, they already don't want to move. Okay, one more. Last one. Again, guys, thank you for being here with me. If you're not already subscribed, please drop a subscribe, a like, a comment. Oh God, and that's it. Forearms and arms feel toast. Back is feeling pretty pumped. It means the world to me. Please share with some friends. We're aiming for that 200 subscriber mark by the end of May for my birthday. We're almost at 100. We're almost halfway there. So thank you guys for being here. Sending lots of love, positivity your guys' way. Hope you guys get a workout in today. And if you have any questions, all my socials are all at Baddiedaddydiaries. You can find me on Threads, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. If you guys have any questions about health and fitness, feel free to DM me there and I'll answer anything you guys want to know. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hope to see you guys on the next one. We'll be back tomorrow with legs. All right, lots of love. See you guys later.